Hello, everyone out there in Rumble, X, and YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I am Diego, that's right. And we're going to talk some more now. That's right. What else are you going to talk about? About the most important topic in the world right now. It ends with this. It ends with us, okay? Their careers end with this, that's for sure. Okay, a lot of careers going to go down with this. All right, I'm betting a lot of them are. Okay, this whole situation is ridiculous. I'm not going to go over the controversy, the scandal again. Okay, I've talked about it in so many of these videos, but every day there's new updates. Every day there's something new to report. Okay, and so this just posted today. So I'm going to tell you right now, this got posted earlier this morning. But apparently, there's a reporter. Her name is Courtney Sandella. Courtney Sandella, okay, and she works for Yahoo Entertainment. So you can pull it up right now if you want to on Yahoo Entertainment. Courtney Sandella, she posted an article, okay? She said that Blake Lively has lost, since the scandal began, Blake Lively has lost 1.2 million followers on Instagram. 1.2 million followers on Instagram. Now, the way that works today is so much different, okay, than the way like you measured a star. Okay, today it's not about how much talent you have as an actor, okay, or a singer. It's not about that at all. All that can be auto-tuned, okay. What it is, it's a presence, it's a personality. Are you interesting? Are people interested in you? If they're interested in you, if you have enough followers, if you're an influencer or you have enough, whatever, subscribers or whatever, then the media is going to come to you. Okay, Hollywood's going to come to you. Okay, look at Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber became a pop star because of YouTube. YouTube built Justin Bieber. Okay, nobody knew who the hell this kid was singing love songs and crap. But once he blew up on YouTube, all the girls went to him. They paid attention to all his followers. Oh, we got to get this guy a contract. Like, we got to do something. That's when, what do you call it? That's when P. Diddy got involved and Usher and all that. That's when they all got involved. After this kid built a brand on YouTube of himself. That's when the rest of them got involved. Okay, he didn't start off like on the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon, okay, like Justin Timberlake did or Britney Spears or what's his name, Ryan Gosling. He didn't start off like they did. Okay, he started off like on YouTube, all right? And so whoever's got the most followers is basically a metric to measure your popularity. Doesn't matter whether you're talented, are you popular? Okay, do the kids, because they want the kids to make you famous, because the kids, they can get money out of the kids for decades. The kids grow up along with the pop star, okay, or along with the actor, okay, and they spend more money the older they get, okay? And then there's the nostalgia tour. 20 years later, after the height of their fame, all the grown-ups, they're all middle-aged now, they go and they do the tours, they do the reunion, they try to relive their youth, okay? That's why you notice when something was cool and then it dies out, wait 20 years and it comes back. Okay, that's so that the adults, the middle-aged people can relive their youth again. Okay, and that's what happens here. Okay, so Blake Lively's worth is not based on how good her movies are, how much money her movies make. That used to be the metric. That used to be what made a star, what didn't. It was the box office, not the casting couch. It was the box office. Okay, if you're in a movie and that movie does well, they say a rising tide lifts all ships. So you can see a movie that did incredible because the story was good and one of the characters was really good. The special effects were good, whatever. But it doesn't matter, okay? Anyone who's involved in that movie is going to get a career boost, okay? Any actor that's in that movie is going to get like a deal now, a 3-picture deal. So whoever's in that movie, you're going to start seeing them in all other stuff, TV shows or other movies or whatever. And God forbid there's a breakout star in that movie. Like, for example, I'll give you an example, Independence Day. Independence Day in 1996, when that movie came out, if you notice the marketing, if you ever watched the old trailers, you'll notice they did not market that movie as a movie star movie. Okay, there were no movie stars in it. Okay, so how do you make a trailer and expect millions of people to go see your movie in the theater if there's not a movie star in it? How are you going to do that? Simple. You sold it based on the special effects. You showed the White House get destroyed. You showed these gigantic alien ships, discs floating in the air. Okay, which they ripped off from a TV show in the 80s called V, by the way, in case you didn't know. That's what they ripped off all that. It's from a TV show called V, a miniseries on TV called V, where they did the exact same thing. The city-sized floating discs in the atmosphere from space. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Anyway, so that's how they promoted it. So that sparked interest, okay? There were no movie stars in the trailer. But it sparked interest. Like, oh my God, look at the special effects. This is cool. Look at that. Look, they destroyed New York. We saw it in the trailer. We just get to watch, I'm going to spend my money, go to the theater just to watch New York get destroyed. That's going to be fun. Okay, that's out there. Wow, LA is going to get destroyed. They blow up the White House. Did you see the trailer? They blew up the White House. Oh my God. I think I'll go check it out. Okay, no movie stars. And what happened after they saw the movie? The movie's actually pretty good. It was entertaining. I mean, the science didn't make sense. Okay, I mean, come on, using an internet virus to infect an alien ship that's compatible with an alien ship. Come on, this is ridiculous, right? But who was the breakout star in that movie? It was Will Smith. Now, Will Smith, before that, he was a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, I never watched that show, but I know it was very popular. A lot of my friends watched that show. They could even sing the entire theme song of that show, okay, by memory. Okay, I guess the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that was a very popular show. Okay, but I never watched it. I knew who Will Smith was because I remember when I was a kid, he was a rapper with DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Parents just don't understand. And I knew he was acting. He showed up in a bunch of artsy-fartsy movies like 6 Degrees of Separation, where he played a gay male prostitute who pretends to be Sidney Poitier's son. He infiltrates like this rich Jewish family in New York. He infiltrates them pretending to be the son of Sidney Poitier, so they let him in the door, but he's really just like I said, a male prostitute. Anyway, Street Hustler. Okay, stuff like that. He would show up in little things. Where the Day Takes You. He was played a crippled black guy in that movie. Bad Boys had come out, so he was trying to get like an action movie thing here, which Bad Boys was cool, but it wasn't like super explosive breakout movie. Okay, it was like a genre. It was good for its genre, but it didn't touch like the majority of the zeitgeist. It didn't touch the majority of the population. Okay. If you watched Martin, you knew who Martin Lawrence was, okay, and you knew who the Fresh Prince was, okay. And together, they're gonna be talking shit in LA. It's a buddy cop movie. There's nothing really exciting about. I mean, it was a little bit exciting. I actually went to the theater to go see it, okay, and I enjoyed it. But it wasn't like a breakout movie. It didn't make me, contemplate the meaning of life or nothing like that, okay. But when Independence Day came out, okay, Will Smith made sure he was the sassy, hell no. Now that's what I call a close encounter. Like he just had the attitude. He just was walking charisma and attitude. Okay, so he stole the movie. I mean, pretty much everyone remember Will Smith. Will Smith's career fucking exploded after Independence Day. Then he got Wild Wild West, which was a crappy movie. But the point is, he became a leading man. He proved himself in Independence Day. He became a leading man. He's still a leading man. I know he screwed up his career a couple of years ago when he slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. Okay, but even if his career is done, which it probably is, to be honest with you, I think it is done. Still, from 1996 to 2019, I mean, that's a good run. Oh, was it 2021, 2022? Okay, that's a good run. That's like what? That's like what? 26 years. 26 years. Okay, as an A-lister. That's not fucking bad. Okay? So he had his time. Okay, yeah, I know his wife cheated on him and told everyone about it, and he's a pussy boy, soy boy. He's probably a closeted homosexual. Okay, apparently he has no problem with his wife screwing his son's, best friend. I mean, yeah, it hurts him because any guys that followed him, any guys that that watched his movies, they quit watching them now for the most part because of that. I know Bad Boys 5 came out last year and it did okay, but everyone knows that whenever you see Will Smith now, no matter what character he's playing, the first thing you're gonna think about is his wife Jada fucking another guy. Okay, while he's over here acting like a badass, if you look at the back, there's Jada, okay, getting filled out like an application. Okay, while Will Smith gonna be in like, hell no! Now that's what I call a close encounter. And like that, okay? It's you can't sell that. You can't sell that, all right? Okay, so what people think about you is directly related to how much money you're gonna make and how much money you're gonna make for whatever studio hires you. Okay, so you've got to have, it used to be about talent, but now it's all about influence. Okay, if people are watching you, you've got a lot of followers. Okay, if you're on TikTok and you got a lot of followers, if you're on Instagram, you got a lot of followers, YouTube, whatever, you got a huge channel, people are watching you, then you are automatically famous. And there's people out there, there's agents out there, there's publicists out there that are gonna come looking for you. And they're gonna offer you a shitload of money to use your ass to sell whatever products they have. Okay, they're going to offer you acting deals. Why do you think so many of these movie critics that you see all of a sudden start producing their own movies? You ever notice that? They try to sell you their own movie. Hey, by the way, I know I've been reviewing movies for like the past 6 years, but now I'm going to make my own. Yeah, just link down in the description. You can donate. Okay, why do you think they're doing that? Okay, they're trying to make money off this thing. I'm not trying to make money. Okay, I'm just telling you the truth because nobody else is doing it. I do this for fun. This is fun for me. Okay, I do this in my spare time. Okay, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not asking you for money. I don't care if you watch these videos or not, but I hope you get something out of it, because I watch YouTube a lot myself, and I don't see anybody talking the way that I'm talking right now. And ladies, I'm talking to you. Okay, mostly I'm talking to you because you're the ones that watch this movie. You're the ones that spend your money on this movie and believe this crap. And I'm telling you, okay, this is what you believe. It's fake. It's not real. Okay, it's not real. This isn't the way relationships work. This is a fantasy they're selling you. Okay, the problem is there's no men involved. I wish Colleen Hoover had actually run this script, past a guy. And I'm not talking her agent. I'm not talking to some publisher in the publishing industry, because if you look, okay, most of the people that work in publishing are women. Okay, this is right up there. I'm talking about someone who actually look at this and not just tell you what you want to hear, not just eat your pussy and tell you everything that you want to hear and enable you to write more of this shit. Okay, because it's not real. What happens when you grow up watching these movies and reading these books? You think that this is going to happen to you too. And what happens when you realize it's not? Who do you blame? Huh? Are you going to blame yourself? No, you're not. Are you going to blame all the people that created that fiction that you fucking, all that shit sandwiches that you kept swallowing and asking for more? No, you're not. You're going to blame men for not living up to your expectations. You know, there's nothing in these books about living up to our expectations, though, are there? Right? But yet, whenever you have a guy, you know, whenever they make a movie where a guy is trying to find love, you know, the guy always has to live up to her expectations, but the women never have to live up to his. That's not realistic. Okay, look around, ladies. Have you noticed that less people are getting married? You got a hell of a lot more single moms out there. Okay, every generation. Okay, guys aren't getting married. They're not getting married because why would they? Okay, thanks to social media, you know, you swipe left, you swipe right, whatever. You know, the best looking guy is going to get the most, the most matches. Okay, so women are all competing for that small percentage of men, where the average guys are not, they're getting ignored. They're invisible. And the unattractive guys, well, they get noticed, but they definitely don't get, any likes. You see what I mean? It's you got all the women, the average looking women, the ugly women, the beautiful women, they're all swiping towards the 0.1% of the guys. It's 80% of the women are trying to get with 1% of the men. Okay? They don't notice the rest. Okay, at least the attractive ones are, definitely. But the problem, ladies, is, and the movies aren't going to tell you this, so I'm going to tell you this, okay? I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but this is true. Okay, the older you get, the less attractive you get. Okay, the more baggage you get, gravity starts working on you, your skin starts sagging, and once you squeeze out some kids and stuff, you're just not going to look the way you did when you were 19 or 18 or 17. Okay? You're not, okay? And so your sexual market value goes down. I know it hurts your feelings to hear this, but it's the truth, okay? It's the fucking truth. All right? Okay, I'm sorry it hurts your feelings, but it's better you know than not know. Okay? So, once you're middle aged and stuff, you're going to start attracting less and less men. Now, there are exceptions, of course. I mean, look at Angela Bassett. Okay, that woman is like in her 60s and she looks fucking fine as hell, man. Oh my God. Look at Angela Bassett. She looks incredible. Look at the way she looked in Wakanda Forever, man. She's toned, muscular, no fat. I mean, she looks great, But those are the exceptions, not the rule. You understand? Those are the exceptions, not the rule. Okay? And you're going to notice, what happens to you the older you get? You become us. Okay? You become the average guy. And what do I mean by that? It means you become invisible. You went from being a person in your youth who got a lot of attention from men, but now you're, 40-something, 50-something, late 30s, whatever, and now you're not getting attention from men. They're actually paying attention to the younger women. Now, all of a sudden, you're like, when did this happen? When did I quit being the hottest girl in the world? Why aren't men talking to me? How come the men? I mean, I never had a flirt with a guy before. They always just came to me, and now they're not coming to me anymore. What the hell? Well, you know what? You're invisible. Welcome to our world. Unless you're born like fucking Prince Harry or something, or you're like a Justin Bieber. The women aren't going to come to us. Okay, they don't come up to us. They don't. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm not going to lie. Okay, yes. I do get hit on every once in a while. I do. I'm not going to lie. Okay? I do, okay? But I'm talking about the average guy. And I think I'm probably, as modesty aside, okay, I'm probably above average. I've been told that I am by many women, okay? So I know that. I know that I'm not, average, Okay, I get that. Okay, so I know that. All right, but even that. Okay, I mean, women typically don't want to make the first move. You see what I mean? They don't want to make the first move. The guys have to make the first move. It's expected of them. Just like paying for the date, it's expected of them. And the problem is that women, they only make the first move if it's a guy who's like a 10 or a 9. Okay, that other women want. They're not gonna make the first move on an average guy or even an above average guy. Okay, who's not a celebrity or something. I'm sorry, but it's the truth, ladies. You end up becoming us. Okay, the average guy, invisible. You actually have to do something to get a guy's attention now. I know it sucks, doesn't it? It sucks that you don't realize this until you're like in your late 30s and 40s and stuff, that you realize this. Oh my God. What? When I divorced my second husband at 35, I thought another high value man would just come along and swoop me up. That's what's always happened in the past. But no. Now the only guys that want to go out with me work at Subway. Ah. You see what I mean? It's true, okay? Hate to burst your bubble, but it's true. And Blake Lively, that's where you are right now, okay? I know you're married to Ryan Reynolds. Let's see how long that lasts, okay? Because if this lawsuit goes through, if Justin Baldoni's lawsuit goes through like it might, okay? I mean, pretty much everyone's on his side. His Instagram followers went up. I don't know what the exact number is because I don't follow that stuff, okay? But, I do know that he's gaining more popularity and Blake Lively's losing popularity, okay? And another twist here, okay, is apparently in Hollywood, Ryan Reynolds has officially been deposed, which means he has to come into the courthouse. He's gonna have to make a statement. Yeah. Now Taylor Swift was deposed as well. She's gonna have to come in and make a statement under penalty of perjury. Okay, so there's a lot more people getting involved here. I mean, it's getting crazy. All right. They're always bringing in other people. Oh, and here's another one that just happened yesterday. Okay, guess who else has to come into the courthouse and it got deposed? Hugh Jackman. Yes, Wolverine himself is going to have to make a statement too. Okay, and all this is because of apparently the character of Nice Pool in Deadpool versus Wolverine. Apparently, that character was based on Justin Baldoni without Justin Baldoni's knowledge. He's a male feminist. He had the man bun and stuff, and all nice and and effeminate. Like Justin Baldoni is in real life. Yeah, he gets killed. He gets killed by Lady Deadpool in the movie. Who, by the way, Lady Deadpool was played by, you guessed it, Blake Lively. Okay, in that movie. Okay, and he gets killed in front of a flower shop. Watch the movie. I'm not making that up. Well, I don't think Justin Baldoni liked that too much. So he put that in the lawsuit, okay? And if that's the case, that means that Disney's involved, which means that if this is true, guess who he's getting the money from? Not just Ryan Reynolds, not just Blake Lively, he's going to get it from Disney. Yes, because Disney launched a smear campaign on him. Okay, you see what I mean? This is getting out of control, okay? And then recently, Anna Kendricks was asked by a reporter yesterday about the scandal. About what do you think about what's going on with Blake Lively, whatever. And she said, about the, It Ends With Us movie. What do you think about all that, And of course they wanted to catch her, say something so they could post that, Okay, and she said, I've been out of the country for a year, but from everything that I've heard, the movie is fantastic. Okay, bye. And that's it. She walked away. So she knows how to play the game. Okay, they were trying to do a gotcha moment for her. Okay, so she actually she did not pull a Rachel Zegler and torpedo her own career. Okay, and the film. She actually did smart. I'm not getting involved in this. Sorry, I mean that's what the actor that played I forgot his name. The actor that plays Atlas Corrigan in this movie, adult Atlas. Okay, grown up Atlas. Okay, that guy. He also did something similar. He said, oh, you know what? I just hope people understand. They asked him that question. What do you think about what's going on with the controversy behind your movie? He's like, you know what? The only thing I hope for is that people really understand the message about domestic violence that we were trying to portray in the movie. We all worked really hard on that. And that's it. Then he walked away. Okay. So in other words, nothing. All right. Well, that's what's going on right now. And of course, Taylor Swift, who's trying to get as far away from this shit as she can. Because she's losing followers too, man. And I don't like any of them. I don't like anybody involved in this. So I don't really care what happens. But I think it's time for another Amber Heard 2.0 without shitting in the bed. Okay, so let's get back to the movie here, okay? Let's get back to the movie, all right? It Ends With Us, all right? Now, where I left off last time, okay, is what do you call it, Alyssa, okay? Alyssa points out, okay, Alyssa and her husband Marshall were at a restaurant called Root. We already been there before. That's the same restaurant that that Lily, okay, Blake Lively's character, took her mom, Jenny Bloom. Yeah, that's her mom's name, Jenny Bloom. She came to Boston from Maine to visit her daughter. So her daughter decided to take her to this restaurant called Root, which is apparently a brand new restaurant. Get it, Root. And the main character's name is Lily Bloom, Lily Blossom Bloom. Get it? Get the plant references here, okay? And yeah, so they're gonna go to Root. And she works in a flower shop. She owns a flower shop. Called, that's right, Lily Blooms. Get it? Lily, it's a flower and flowers bloom. Get it? Huh? And they also blossom. Get it? That's why her name is Lily Blossom Bloom. Wow, great job, Colleen Hoover. The subtlety just punches you right across the face, doesn't it? Anyway, so they go to this restaurant, Root, okay? Her boyfriend, played by Justin Baldoni, Ryle Kincaid, he kind of gets offended that he wasn't invited, that she didn't tell him that her mom was in town and that they're gonna have dinner at a restaurant. So, you know, he wanted to go too. You know, he invited himself, and so he goes there, whatever, all that happens. She recognizes the waiter. Lily recognizes the waiter. It's her ex-boyfriend from when she was a teenager. This is some homeless guy that she fucked when he was 18 and she was 15. And she banged him out. She had her back blown out in her own parents' house while her parents were not there, you know. He lived in an abandoned house across the street from her house. By the way, her dad is the mayor of the town that they lived in, Plethora. And he had a fire hazard house across the street from the mayor's house. Anyway, that's where Atlas Corrigan was living. He ran away from home because his mom was getting her ass kicked while she was trying to make some chocolate chip marshmallow cookies and teaching her son the recipe. Her boyfriend would beat the crap out of her, you know, and he got upset. Atlas got upset at that because she hadn't finished showing him how to cook the marshmallows. So he tried to intervene, and somehow he got a scar on his hand, okay, and the boyfriend beat him up, so he left. He left his mom to keep getting, while she was getting her ass kicked, okay, in the kitchen, okay, and he left, but he did steal the recipe for the organic, you know, chunky chocolate chip cookies made with burnt marshmallows, okay? Or at least he committed the recipe to memory, okay? And then he ran away and decided he was going to commit suicide in an abandoned house across the street from the mayor's house, okay? Well, while he was there, he noticed this girl, this unattractive girl, you know, with a mole on her face, okay, spying at him while he was peeping Tom and her from the window in her bedroom, okay, and trying to jerk off, but he couldn't because he could only get off to gay porn. He noticed her, and then she noticed him. Okay, so she decided to bring him some food because that's what you do whenever you see a boy, a homeless kid living in the building across the street from you. Is you bring him food. All right, don't worry, he'll never know who it was. Okay. Anyway, immediately he says thank you to her. You know, when they're waiting at the bus because he goes to school with her. Blah blah blah. They end up falling in love. Blah blah blah. This kind of crazy shit happens. All right. Yes, he was a homeless guy. How do I know that he was homeless? Okay, well, because that's the first thing she said when she met her boyfriend Ryle on the roof of a building, of his penthouse building, luxury condo that he lives in. Okay, that she broke into. Okay, and it will sit on the edge like she's about to commit suicide. That's what they talk about when you looks like you're about to commit suicide and you just broke into a building and an actual tenant lives there. What do you talk about? You talk about how you like to fuck homeless guys, and that because that turns on the man. All right, and it worked. All right. So anyway, so they went to that restaurant, blah blah blah, with the mom. She notices the waiter is her ex-boyfriend Atlas, who she loved a long time ago, but we don't know what happened to them. Anyway, so now we're back at that restaurant again. Now she told her boyfriend Ryle that she did not want to go to this restaurant. She did not tell her boyfriend why, because her ex, that homeless guy she told you that she fucked. Okay, well he works there now. Okay, she did not tell him that. But it's too late. His sister and his brother-in-law are already at the restaurant. They're waiting for them to get there. They already ordered appetizers. Okay, so it's too late for them to back out now. So, of course, Lily and Ryle go to the restaurant. The four of them are sitting there. Lily has a black eye, which she covered with makeup a little bit. He accidentally hit her when he burned something in the oven. She went after him to help him, you know, with the mittens. But it's too late. He touched the dish. He dropped it. It broke. His hand went, ow, like that. Hit her across the face, laid the slap down. She went down. Then he apologized to her, and in the midst of that, he got glass in his hand, despite the fact that he has to do a 27-hour surgical procedure the next day, but he did it somehow with a bandaged hand. Okay. Anyway, so all that happened. They agree it was an accident. It was not on purpose, so nobody's mad at anybody. Blah blah blah. So they go to the restaurant there, and guess who's there again? Okay, it's Atlas. He's there. The waiter is there. Okay, just walking around, Captain Save-A-Ho, because that's his job. His job is to walk around with his thumb up his ass and look for women who are being abused by their husbands so he can jump in there and save them, and maybe as a reward, the woman will fuck him too. Okay, if not, he's got to go back home and stick his thumb up his ass, and jerk off to gay porn. All right, so to save him from that fate, he's got to find a victim somewhere. There's always going to be a female victim somewhere, and he's the man to save him. All right, that's his real job. His second job is he works at this restaurant. All right, so anyway, that's going on here. Okay, Atlas is there. Now, Atlas already knows it's Lily. They spoke a little bit the last time she was there. They just said hi to each other, okay? But the first thing he notices when he's there talking to the table, asking, hey, do you like not the asparagus, it was the Brussels sprouts? That's my mom's recipe. Yeah. She told me how to do it right before her boyfriend beat the shit out of her. He's talking to Marshall about that. Marshall's talking about his career, and then he notices Lily's eye. And then he notices her boyfriend, Ryle. Now remember, Ryle doesn't know who this guy is. He just thinks it's the waiter. Okay, but Lily's like, and of course, because of the background, Lily grew up with her dad beating the shit out of her mom. Okay? And Atlas grew up with her mom's various boyfriends all of them beat the shit out of his mom too. So they both understand that. Okay? Okay, and they're both against it. Okay? So he sees that, he immediately puts two and two together. Okay, your boyfriend hit you. I thought we dealt with that when we were teenagers. Remember when we were talking about how to be a good partner, okay, how to be a good, mate, and how you don't abuse women? Remember that back when you were 18? Back when I was 18 and you were 15 and I was fucking the shit out of you? Remember those conversations we had in between the sex? After I broke into after you snuck me into your parents' house? Remember the conversations we had in between the orgasms? When I was 18 and you were 15, we used to talk about, how you don't ever abuse women. Remember that? Well, here you are, okay, an adult now, and you're allowing your boyfriend to do to you what your father did to your mother, okay? And you never forgave him for that, okay? So what do you think I'm supposed to think now? Now, after all this time has gone by, 20-something years where I've been sitting here, okay, working at this goddamn restaurant, going home, put my thumb up my ass, and jerking off to gay porn, hoping that you'll come back in here one day so I can fucking save your ass. How do you think I'm supposed to fucking make me feel that in all this time you've learned nothing and that you're with this guy who likes to beat the shit out of you? I thought we dealt with that already. Yeah. All that goes on in his mind, all right? So he's disgusted. He doesn't say anything. He's just like, and he walks away. Well, of course, Lily can't let this happen. She makes an excuse. Oh, well, I got to go to the bathroom and go chase that hot waiter. I'll be back in half an hour. Okay, and she leaves. And of course, Ryle's like, what was up with that? I wonder. Anyway. So that's going on here, okay? He gets upset, he walks away, okay? And Marshall talks about a stupid ass job. Lily leaves work, she goes to go pee. Of course, Ryle gets suspicious. Now, this is a scene where actually Lily goes to the ladies' room and Atlas follows her into the ladies' room. There's no other ladies in the ladies' room, but he blocks the door so she can't leave. So they have a private conversation in the ladies' room, okay? It turns out that, like I said in the last video, Atlas is not a waiter at this restaurant. He can't be. Because, we all know it's realistic that it's always the high-value men that fight over women. It's never the women that fight over the high-value man, okay? Because that would be completely unrealistic, wouldn't it? Okay, and if you don't believe me, look at all the dating apps, okay? Look at all the data from the dating apps, okay? But anyway, in the real world, which is this world the movie takes place in, it's all the high-value men that go after the average-looking girls, all right? Okay, and that's what's happening here. So Atlas, okay, corners her in the ladies' room and blocks her from leaving, and demands to know what happened to her eye. Okay? And he's angry about it, so he's already made the decision. Okay, he just wants her to confirm it. Okay? What happened, okay? And the truth is, it's none of his business, I mean, if it was me, if I saw my ex-girlfriend like that, a woman that I loved, which has happened to me in real life, but I ain't gonna talk about that, okay? And I saw that, what would I do? Realistically, what would I do? I'm thinking of the girl right now. I'm still friends with her, I'd be like, did he do that to you? Jenny, you're better than this. You really are. And that's what I would do. And I would walk away. That was if I was in love with the woman. Goddamn, I accidentally said her name too. Anyway, that's what I would say. Okay, I wouldn't be like, what happened? Tell me what happened. Like he's doing your fucking mouth breathing. I mean, like this guy's doing there. No wonder you can't get laid. Anyway, that's true. That's how he's doing it. Okay, well, it's none of your business, dude. It's none of your business. Okay, and Lily's like, nothing happened. Okay. He burned his hand and I fell and it was an accident. That's all it was. It was an accident. He's like, you call that an accident? He's like, leave him. Leave him now. You gotta leave him, Lily. You gotta be with me. I can't be going home every fucking night, leaving this place with my thumb up my ass and my dick in my hand anymore. Don't you realize that ever since you came back into my life, I used both my thumbs out of my ass? Save me. Because I got nothing fucking else going on in my life. I got no wife. I got no kids. I got no girlfriend. My dad lives with me. What the fuck else am I gonna do but stick my thumb up my ass and hope that someday you'll come back into my life? And I got my mom's recipes for Brussels sprouts though, which I guess makes up for all of it. You want some cookies? Like basically like that. That's what happens here. Okay. Anyway, she of course does a low blow to him. She says, "I'm not your mother, Atlas." And Alice says like, well, it looks to me like you're turning into yours. Get it? Because both their moms got their ass kicked. Okay, anyway, he blocks her from leaving the bathroom. Like, no. Of course he does. He's got to save her. Okay, so she has to force him to open the door. Okay? And of course, as soon as she walks out of the bathroom, who's standing right there? Ryle. Ryle is standing right there. He followed her to the bathroom. He saw her go in there. He saw Atlas go in there and close the door. And he stood there and waited to see how long it would take for her or him to come out of there. So, of course, Lily comes out. He's standing there. Like I said, she never told him that her ex-boyfriend, the homeless guy that she fucked in the beginning of the movie, she never told him that he works at this restaurant, much less that he's the owner of this restaurant. Okay? She told him, I don't want to go there, but she didn't tell him why. Okay? So Ryle catches both of them coming out of the bathroom. Okay, Atlas grabs Ryle and shoves him against the wall. He looks at Ryle and is like, and he grabs him. Okay, now we got some action here. Okay, now it's time for some fucking Mortal Kombat. Okay? All right, bitch, let's see. Okay, I ain't a girl. Let's see what you got. Come on, okay? Now, honestly, I'm a Marine myself. Okay? Like, apparently, Atlas is supposed to be, all right? And this is not the way you do it. Okay, I'm also a martial artist. Okay, you do not attack first, okay? You're about self-defense. You're not about attacking, okay? Now, I understand Captain Savaho here, okay? He wants to defend Lily. He wants to protect her from Ryle's big dick. I get it, all right? But, you can't just go around shoving people, okay? You're not in danger right now. She's not in danger right now, okay? This is none of your goddamn business. You don't even know this woman anymore. You've seen her twice in the past 25 years, okay? The woman, the 15-year-old that you fucked all those years ago, okay, that was a long time ago, okay? She's actually legal now, okay? She's older. I'm not saying she's wiser, okay? Well, she looks different, okay? Okay, so this is really none of your business, okay? I would stay away from it. I would stay away from it, okay? Like I said, what I said a minute ago, if this was my ex, that I was, I was still in love with her, and all that, and I knew this was happening or something, I would say exactly what I said. Okay, you're better than this. You need to leave. You need to leave him. And that'd be it. I wouldn't block the door. I wouldn't demand an explanation. Okay, I sure as hell wouldn't fucking go look at the guy and beat him up. Okay, unless he came at me or something. You see what I mean? But clearly Atlas is the instigator here. Okay, he's the one that shoved, Ryle against the wall. Okay, so Ryle has every right to defend himself here. Okay. Now, like I said, I had no love for Ryle. Yes, he did hit her, but it looked like an accident. It really did look like an accident. Later on, we'll find out it wasn't. But right now, from what the movie has shown us so far, it does look like it was accidental. He burned his hand went back, and he accidentally hit her. Okay? So anyway, so that's going on here. So he slams Ryle against the wall. Atlas tells him, "You touch her again, and I'll shove your hand down your fucking throat, you son of a bitch." You know? That right there's a lawsuit. He is the owner of this restaurant. He attacked one of the customers. Okay? That restaurant is going to belong to Ryle here, like in a couple of months. Okay? You cannot attack your own customers like that. You got to physically altercate with your customers. Okay, that's a major lawsuit right there that you are not going to win because you got all your employees are witnesses. Okay, all the guests that are there right now are witnesses to you attacking him. Okay, but of course the movie doesn't deal with that, right? Okay, Lily's like, "Stop, Atlas, stop, please! Don't beat each other up over little old me. It doesn't turn me on at all. That's not what I want. Okay, you stop and you stop. Come on, boys. Don't hit him, and you quit looking at him that way, or else he's gonna hit you right there where it hurts. And don't you hit him either. Okay, come on, stop it right now." You know, she's doing all the shit that girls do, the useless shit that girls do. Okay. Okay, so that's going on here. Ryle shoves Atlas against the wall this time. So Ryle's like, "Fuck you!" Bah! He comes back, right, with a fucking slam against the wall. He's like, "You want to slam me? I'm going to slam you." We're talking Terminator 2 style. Remember in the hallway, there were the two Terminators kept taking turns slamming each other against the wall? That's what's happening here at Root. Okay, it's like a pay-per-view fight, man. 4D chess. It's incredible. Anyway, that's going on here. Of course, all the waiters, the staff, the customers, okay, fucking Alyssa and fucking Marshall are pulling their fucking hair out. What the fuck's going on here, you know? All that's happening. It's very exciting, you know. Everyone's screaming, stop it, guys. Somebody please stop it." Right? No, keep it going. Okay, Atlas. This time Atlas comes back and shoves Ryle against the bar. Okay, so he's going to the bar, bitch. Boom. Okay, straight right in the fucking midsection. Yes, against the bar. Okay. And then he does a stomach punch. He does a stomach punch, you know, like a 1-2, like boom, and then of course uppercut. Oh, that's all she wrote, okay? Because Ryle is a pussy, and so is Justin Baldoni. I bet if I were to sneeze on Justin Baldoni, it would knock him out. Okay, so yeah, okay. So Alice does a jab to the stomach and then an uppercut across the fucking face. Okay, so Ryle goes down. Boom, he just got clocked. Right in his face, not from behind, not from the side, right in his fucking face. Pow! Ryle goes down. Okay, well, good. I mean, you know, someone's got to win the fight, right? Okay, now personally, I would have choked him out. Okay, because you know what happens to your hand when you punch somebody with your bare hand? You break your fucking knuckles. That's what happens. Especially when you hit the head. You never hit the head. You go for the throat. Go for the throat. Go for the stomach. Okay? Anyway. So that's going on, and you don't fucking punch him either. Use your fucking hand. Use your fucking hand like that. Bam! Hurts just as much and no danger of breaking your hand. Trust me, I know. All right, so that's going on here. Okay, Ryle goes down. The waiters break it up, though. The waiters are the ones that shove, Atlas and Ryle, separate them. Lily, of course, like, guys, please stop, and doing all that kind of crap, right? So Atlas, okay, tells them, "Get the fuck out of my fucking restaurant, you girl bitty piece of shit." Now, what I don't understand is, how does a guy who runs a successful business, okay, because this is the #1 new business in Boston, we'll find that out later, right? It has fights every night, but it's the #1 restaurant in Boston. How does a guy who runs a successful business like this have no self-control? You're a fucking Marine, for Christ's sake, dude. Self-control is the first thing they teach you in boot camp. Okay, you don't just get to fucking do whatever you want. Discipline comes before everything else. Okay? There's no discipline in this. All right? So anyway, she tells Alice to stop, and then she chases after Ryle. Ryle just fucking starts power walking out of there. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, you know? Fuck this shit. Fuck this restaurant. Fuck you, you know?" He walks out of there because he just got his ass kicked, you know? And of course, Lily chases Ryle out the door. "Oh, God, yeah, come back." Yeah. Anyway, so outside the restaurant, Ryle's like, "What was he doing with you in the bathroom?" Which is a legit question. You know, I kind of feel sorry for Ryle here. He didn't pick this fight. You gotta remember, all he did was follow his girlfriend to the bathroom. Okay? His girlfriend comes out with another guy, and then that guy shoves him against the wall. What the fuck, dude? It's not, he didn't ask for this. He didn't instigate a fight with this guy. Nothing. Now, he did say something. I forgot to mention it here. The first time Atlas pushed him against the wall, he did say like, oh, so this is that guy? This is the Atlas guy you told me about, the homeless kid that you wasted your virginity on? This is him? You know, he said that to Atlas, all right? That you wasted your virginity on. Yeah, this is the homeless guy that she fucked, that she admitted to when she first met you, okay? And so what's he doing? What were you doing with him in the bathroom? And he's like, he saw my face. I told him it was an accident. Okay, so he turns around and just gives her this look like, you know, are you fucking him? And she's like, you know, look, yeah, pretty much does that. You know, and she's like, I don't know him. We were kids back then. I don't know him now. I was like, anyone but him. Anyone but him, Lily. I don't care if you fuck the entire Boston Celtics. As long as he ain't on that team. Anyone but him. Anyone but him. Promise me. Promise me. Anyone but him. Lily's like, okay. Now what the fuck is this shit, dude? Okay, break up with her, you fucking limp dick soy boy. What the fuck do you think you're doing here? Okay? Don't try to act like a man now. Not now. You know? You're over here allowing her to fuck around. As long as it's not with Atlas, you're okay with it. What the fuck kind of man are you? You know, she never even fucking told you that her ex-boyfriend worked there. And this is your second time there. With her. You know, so Lily's like, yeah, okay. I don't know, okay? Yeah. Well, I was like, I've never been down here before, Lily. That's because you never had a fucking girlfriend, you fucking pussy beta male piece of shit. I've never been here before, Lily. You have me. You have all of me. That's because you're a pussy. So if I'm not what you want, then just say so right now. I said, no, you won't. You're exactly what I want. What the fuck? You get more money than you just. Of course, you're exactly what I want. That's other bullshit, right? He's like, because I love you. How the fuck can you love a girl who fucking lies to you like this? Okay? Look at what she did. She went into the fucking bathroom with another fucking guy. And now you're talking about how you love her? How you love her don't break my heart? What the fuck? Do you think she gives two fucking shits about your fucking feelings? When the fuck does she ever give a shit about your fucking feelings? You're the one that's throwing everything at her. And she didn't earn none of it. Why? She ain't even fucking hot. God damn, Lily, just stop, I know, stop, okay? You know, I know, stop. I mean, what the fuck does she do for you, Ryle? Other than have a fucking a sex partner in bed every once in a while. What else does she fucking, nothing. She doesn't do a goddamn thing for you. You do everything for her. You cook her food, you take her out to eat, you buy her shit, you take her fucking dancing, karaoke, bowling, okay? You send her fucking flowers. She has a flower shop and you still send her flowers. You just buy the ones that she has. Okay, what the fuck does she do for you? Why is your affection, why is your, you know, your fidelity and your affection and your devotion, why do you just fucking give all that away to someone you barely fucking know? And what you do know is she doesn't give it back. You see what I mean? Most guys know this. And Ryle is supposed to be an alpha male, not an average guy. He's supposed to be an alpha male, the top 1%. How does he not fucking know this? How the fuck does anyone even believe this shit? All right, I'm mad. I'm gonna stop my review right here, but I'll be back shortly to continue my review of it ends with this and ends with us. I thank you for watching this long, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.